Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name's Erica. Please be sure to subscribe if you are not already. Happy 2020 everyone. This is officially my first video of the new year. So if you've been subscribed to me for a while, you have seen my evolution. I've been making videos on YouTube for years, and I started off as like a beauty fashion channel, and now I feel like I'm definitely more lifestyle and vlogs and stuff like that. But I definitely have the intention this year to bring more videos on here about self-development and abundance mentality, because that's kind of where I'm at in my life right now. These are topics that I'm super passionate about and very interested in, and I've been diving really deep into all of these kinds of things that I just want to share with you all, because I truly feel like it is my duty to share things that I feel like positively impact my life with you all, because I want you all to feel the same way that I feel. After learning about things such as having a healthy money mindset, like that changed my life. I'm here to be of service to you all and to add value to your lives. So that is what my intention is for 2020 with this channel and with my other channel as well. So with that said, I hope you're all excited for the new content that's going to be up on this channel each week. Before I get into the video, I just want to remind you all to follow me on Instagram if you aren't already. That is always where I'm updating like every day. But as you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be all about manifestation and the law of attraction, which is something that I am so passionate about. So I hope you all enjoy this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, let me know in a comment below, or any requests that you guys may have. I will be happy to take. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. A little bit of background: I have been reading and learning and practicing the law of attraction for, I want to say, the last like 6 or 7 years. And I truly think it is the #1 way to really co-create with the infinite universe. And it is so much fun when you're practicing it, which is my favorite thing about it. You basically just get to let your imagination run wild, and it's all about feeling good, ultimately. I literally feel like I could talk about manifestation and the law of attraction for years, but today I decided to simplify it into 5 simple tips in case you are new to the concept of manifestation, or if you just want to make it super easy for yourself. Tip number 1 is to get really clear about what you want, but to be really grateful for what you have. I think that this tip alone could be like your #1 key to using the law of attraction. It's simple enough for a 2nd grader to understand, but it is so powerful once you practice it. When we're manifesting something and we want something to come into fruition, we really have to be as specific as possible, because basically our thoughts are creating the blueprint for the universe. Now, I also don't want to get this confused with being like so set on a certain way to obtain what you want in life, because I honestly don't think that that is going to be helpful. When I say be really specific about what you desire, I just mean that. I don't mean to be really specific about exactly how you're going to get that thing, because sometimes the universe has its own plan. Actually, most of the time, the universe has its own plan, and our plans don't always align with that. So say you're picturing your dream home. Picture every single thing that you're going to have in that home. Colors inside, what you're going to decorate with, how big it's going to be. Like, every little detail, gets so clear about it. But again, don't become married to an idea of how you're going to get that dream home or anything like that, or when you're going to get it. And the second part of that tip is be really grateful for what you already have. Gratitude is so freaking important, you guys. Like, you can't practice the law of attraction without being grateful. You can't manifest your dream life without being grateful. And the more grateful you are, the more the universe wants to give to you. The other big key with gratitude here is that when you are in a state of gratitude, you cannot be in a state of lack. If all you're doing is saying you want this and you want that, but you're not appreciating what you already have and what you've been given, lack only is going to attract more lack. It's not going to attract the abundance or the things that you desire in life. Tip number 2 is to follow the path of least resistance. So this is what I was referring to when I said do not get so set in stone on a specific way that you're going to obtain what you desire in life. Following the path of least resistance allows us to be flexible, and it allows us to just flow with the natural flow of life. If we are so set on a certain way to obtain what we want in life, we're kind of blocking ourselves from what the universe wants to do with us. The universe could have greater plans for us. It could have just something completely unexpected, but something that's going to get us to where we want to be a lot faster. But if we are resisting whatever the universe wants for us, then it's going to take us longer to get to where we want. And overall, it's like we're going to be working against the universe instead of co-creating with it. Following the path of least resistance requires us to surrender, and most of us don't realize how powerful surrender really is. Listening to our intuition and trusting that we are always being guided and the universe is always doing work in our lives. As long as we believe and trust in that, then we can effortlessly flow with life, and we won't have to deal with a lot of unnecessary stress and frustration in our lives. When I say follow the path of least resistance, that's exactly what I'm saying. That doesn't mean that you're never gonna have resistance. It's not the path of no resistance, it's the path of least resistance. So obstacles are going to come up in your path, and that is perfectly okay. That is simply the universe maybe testing you, like, are you sure you really want this? Like, will you do whatever it takes to get it? It's not the path of no resistance, it's the path of least resistance. Following that is tip number 3, which is embrace uncertainty. This is a big part of surrendering. You just have to be open to this idea that you might not know what is happening, you may not know what is going to happen, and that's perfectly okay. Like I said, learning to trust the universe is one of the most powerful things you can do. Just trusting your gut and going with that intuitive feeling. If you feel an intuitive pull to something, there's a reason that you feel that way. If it's scary, if it requires taking a big risk, that's okay. That is you being pulled out of your comfort zone by your intuition. Your intuition is not there to protect you and keep you secure at all times. It is there to help you expand and to grow and to become the best possible version of yourself. Our intuition knows how powerful we are. It is our inner infinite being calling us to remember who we are. And that is why it's so important to embrace uncertainty and embrace any change that is going to come your way, because it's all there to teach you something. Everything is happening for a reason, and it's happening for you, not to you. Tip number 4 is to practice visualization. Visualization is an incredible tool that we all have access to simply by just closing our eyes in any moment. You can just close your eyes and visualize the dream life that you desire. It's that simple. It takes anywhere from 20 seconds to 20 minutes. You can take however long you want to visualize every single day. One of my favorite times to do it is when I'm driving to work. I don't necessarily have to close my eyes. I just kind of start picturing and imagining things as my eyes are open, obviously because I'm driving, but that's one of my favorite times to do it. Or right upon waking up, that's another time I like to visualize. Referring back to tip number 1 on being really specific about what you desire, you've got to be really specific when you're visualizing as well. It's pretty dope when the moment comes that you are actually seeing your visualization in reality, in real time, and it's like, wow, like this was once something that I only saw in my mind. Visualize, use your imagination as much as you can every single day, because I mean, it's pretty dang powerful what it can lead to. Finally, tip number 5 is to focus on the feeling. When we are focusing on how we feel, there is an emotion attached to our feelings, and emotions are what drive us. They're what motivate us every single day to wake up and to do what we love. Or our emotions can dictate our lives in a negative way as well if we let them have the power. They can keep us really stagnant in our life. They can keep us miserable. Most of our decisions, if not all of our decisions, are made from our emotions. So when there's something you want to manifest in your life and you feel emotions toward it and they're positive emotions, you are going to be so much better at bringing that into fruition. Manifesting is as simple as feeling good, doing things that make you feel good, and just feeling good in the trust that you have with the universe and knowing that all that you desire is available to you. If not now, then eventually. One of my favorite practices is to look at my dream board that I have up in that corner of my room, and I just like to look at all the photos that I have up there and imagine what it would feel like to be in those photos, you know, that what is that feeling like? Most of the time when you're looking at photos of a life you desire, we can subconsciously start to go to that lack mentality, but that's not what you want to do. You want to focus on feeling as if you already have what you desire. That's another great way to practice gratitude, is to write out a gratitude list of things that you desire, but act as if you've already received those things from the universe and you're giving thanks for them. Being able to focus on the feeling is really, really crucial. Alright guys, so those were my 5 tips for manifestation. I hope this was helpful to you guys. I hope I gave you some tools to be able to go out there and co-create with our infinite universe. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to be here, be still, and be love. Bye guys.